Hello there, and welcome to Angel's View, our MegaMod 9 Banished playthrough. Thank you so much for all the support and comments on the first video. I really appreciate it, even though it was a little bit dramatic with everyone that we killed. I've just let the game play on a little bit since last time, just to get the house finished here. We're starting to make some tools as well, though that being said, I could probably do with somebody in here. We don't need the builder at the moment, so they can switch to being a labourer again. But I think this is the highest population we've had so far, and considering this is Adam and Eve, and I've killed quite a few already, I'm quite happy with that.
Words of a psychopath.
If you've not seen the first episode yet, I have put a link down in the description for the playlist for this series, so you can follow along if you wish to. Anyway, so the plan for today, number one is stop a tool apocalypse happening. So obviously we've made a couple of tools here already. We've got 5, which we don't need to go like super crazy at this point. But I'm just going to make sure that some of these things are happening, especially when we're sort of in winter. I guess there's like no real food stuff going on. My next concern is clothing. So what other options do we have here? Down, that's feathers, isn't it? Flax. We can possibly get flax? I don't know. Leather is going to be a bit of an issue, I suppose. But what I'm tempted to do, I'm just going to pause the game a sec. I think we may put somebody in here. So we'll do that straight away, and hopefully we'll get some leather. As for flax, now that is a good question. That's roads. I don't know why. When I saw this, for some reason, I just instinctively thought, ooh, farming, food. There we are. Less gathering. We have crops and orchards. So I'm guessing the issue here is I'm not going to have flax seeds because I've not done any trading. So I wonder, I've got nothing really to trade either. That is the next problem. Well, that's something maybe for another day, but we need to sort of think about that. But there is some other things we can do, I'm pretty sure. So we've got leather tanning. There's going to be something in here somewhere. I've just remembered we have these wonderful buildings that we can build on the water. Well, technically, I think, can you not build them? Oh, I thought you could build them on the land as well. You could technically use these. I would have preferred to have built them a little bit further out. But maybe we'll just sort of plop them in here, and we can make clothes from reeds. I think Catherine may have said that in the comments as well. So that is something we can definitely look into doing. Is there going to be... Technically, I think we actually have some eggs. Let's have a look. Is this in alphabetical order? It is. Oh, we don't have any eggs. I'm sure. Like, what is this? That's eggs. So surely we can pick that up. Water scavenger. So there's going to be a building here for clothes, if I remember correctly. Trading post, small school. Ah, the dog workshop. There we go. So if we... Can this go on? This one can go on land. See, some can... Ah, that one couldn't because it needed water. Technically, I could sort of, nestle this in here amongst the trees. We haven't got a builder currently, so that's not going to happen. Let's just see what everybody is doing. Currently have... What are you? You're a hunter. And you are a melter, which means the other person must be a blacksmith. I definitely want someone to be a builder, so maybe if we switch off the melter job. I don't know how much iron we have currently. I'll let you haul the stuff first. I don't know, will a builder haul? Well, let's see. We'll soon find out. Firewood is slightly lower, but I think we're fine with that one. Got a couple of tools. We got a little bit of charcoal. Iron is going to be something we do need to work on a little bit more, but we're in winter, which means spring is coming, so potentially another house is sort of on the cards as well. Okay, so we're going to prepare for the next nomads. I will pause this building though, because I want the clothes sort of to be built first, because yeah, that is going to be an issue. In fact, I don't think we have any. No, we have no clothes, and I don't know why I was looking in here for tools. I keep forgetting this is up here, and while I think about it, I've made the UI slightly bigger because I noticed when I was watching my previous video on my mobile phone, I could see this stuff. It was just a little bit harder to see, so let me know if that's helped or if you prefer it back to the original size. So, early spring is upon us. That means the nomads are here soon. We have our reed farm in situ, although it is going to need a little bit of a platform to get to it. And that sort of makes me happy. I feel like we're making good progress. Speaking of things that make me happy, please consider dropping this video a like. I would really appreciate it. It lets me know you enjoy what I'm doing and sort of inspires me to do a little bit more.
Nicely done, Vay. As subtle as ever.
So Laurie told me in the comments 100 food per person per year. So currently as it stands, we have just about enough to last us the year. Okay, I think we're going to replenish our food stores a little bit, as well as pick up some other bits. So we'll probably use this collect almost all. So collect all ores and stones in a selected area. Tips: this special tool will gather all ores and stones. Will not remove the trees. Will not remove the trees, I guess that should say. Kraljurg, if you're watching. So will it remove trees? No, it won't, and it won't remove the grass. Okay, and it doesn't take the eggs. So what's going to get that is the question. Collect herbs. Don't want any more fodder. We got plenty of that. Flowers. Actually, I don't even know what the flowers are for, but I'm sure somebody will let me know. Wild foods. Nope. Clear reeds. Well, actually, forgot you could do that. There's reeds at the side, but that sometimes glitches out if I remember correctly. How do we get the eggs? Is that something that's picked up by the gatherer? Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm not going to dwell on that fact. Let's get some stone because we're going to need it. We'll get a little bit of iron. And where are we with these buildings currently? Okay, so that's almost done. We could possibly... the blacksmith is probably not doing anything. So we'll leave you to be a labourer, which means you will most likely start collecting all the bits and pieces we have dotted around. Let's see what the hunter's been doing. Ooh, we have some bear. I'm guessing bear meat. We also have some venison, which is great.
No, it's deer.
Do I need a butcher? I know they'll just take this meat as is. Have they already done that? Yeah, venison. Why not? What have we got in here? Is it the vegetarian house? It looks that way. I think vegetarians can eat fish, right? And we got a tiny amount of leather. So what we could potentially make some clothes. So let's unassign the hunter for now. Assign a tailor. And let's make use of it. I don't know how much leather it takes, but hopefully we get maybe at least one set of clothing out of it, because this will soon take its place. And as soon as we get the new arrivals, we can probably get them into these buildings. I'll probably just set the reed farm up initially to build that up. I'm really thinking about trading. I don't know what at this point is the best thing to trade. We can't really produce lots of things, but we could do with seeds, and I'm pretty sure we don't have any. I don't know how you find that out without having a town hall, although we could probably do a small... It's a town arrival, isn't he? I think if I remember correctly, we'll drop this over here because it's sort of... Although... Nomads! There they are. I might even put it here, because it sort of works. And we're going to accept you, so... Yep, there we are. Hello, people. Oh, wait a minute. Is there going to be more than two? We need to click this, don't we? Here we are. Oh, it is still two. I thought it was 100%. We have 3 people. Okay, maybe it's because it can't do that, but we'll accept them. There we go. Okay, we have survival coats here which need reeds and feathers. Now that's going to be a slight issue because I know we don't have a lot in the way of feathers, I don't think. He says. I could be wrong. And no, we don't. Okay. So we have some things to sort of figure out there, I guess. We could also do with a gatherer in there, so we'll put them in there because the food is running low. Well, it's not technically running low. The food is inside the houses. But once it comes out of storage, that's classed as running low, isn't it? So, what do you reserve of logs? Ah, the game is starting to panic. I shall not panic.
Sure, Jan.
Yes, whatever, Brian. Well, put another hunter in here because they may capture some of the mallards that I can see flying around. At least I think it's a mallard. I'm just thinking about the feather situation. The chicken breeder gives eggs and chicken meat and feathers, but I need 12 eggs, it looks like, which is a slight problem. Okay, we've managed to have a child that's fully grown into an adult and survived this torture town that we have here. I'm really surprised considering how the first episode went. Our track record isn't great.
You are not the only one who is surprised. Hit like if you agree.
Nobody asked you for your opinion, Brian. Okay, so I guess the next thing we probably need to do is I'm going to start building up some reeds. I say need. We don't necessarily need reeds, but I think it's probably a good idea. Although I could... We gain fur and leather. My issue is the whole feathers thing, I guess, or the eggs that you need for this. In fact, I'll tell you what I do need is a builder. Oh, wait a minute. We don't need a builder. The builder is there and done. This is what I wanted to know. So happiness is, not too bad. We don't have a church. That's possibly one of the things. We have no education. Food is low. Let me just lower the speed a second while I'm checking this stuff out. We have a fair bit. What do we need? Trade items. Yeah, we have absolutely no seeds or anything. What? Why is food low when you've been doing that? I don't understand.
And I thought you were the smart one.
So what other options for food do we have? Well, we could fish. So maybe if we chuck somebody in there. Why is this one not working? There's no one available to work. Okay, that's fair enough. Fisherman, gatherer. Well, let's take the gatherer out for now. There we go. So we'll start building up those reeds. So we're going to get some fish. Guessing the storage is quite... Yeah, it's a little bit Spartan for food. 146. That's in stock, though. That's not what they've got in their house. They've got quite a bit. I think we're probably okay for food. Ish. Famous last words. It is autumn. Maybe I should just send everyone out to gather that can. There's the wild foods one. Here we go. Okay, time to trade. So we've got a seeds trader here, which seems kind of important. Built in stone, or a livestock trader. Well, livestock sounds like a good idea. I'm sort of tempted to go for the seeds one. I think that one would be fairly useful. That's the best place to put this. I might put it up here. Don't ask me why. There's no no real logic there. That's just where I fancy putting it. So if we put a little dirt road here, because we've not put any roads in, which is going to slow people down actually, which is pretty bad planning on my part. So we have got, a nice little town. What I'm sort of thinking of doing as I get comfortable in my chair in the long run is to consider where we're going to build the main town. So if we have a sneaky look at the map, just thinking of the best place, because we could literally build it from here, but I may keep the old town sort of small and separate, and I may start building the main town here. It's quite close to the river. It is flat. There's plenty of resources. It's a bear having a swim, so it's clearly a lovely place to be. I think this is a good place, and obviously I like keys, so I can imagine me building some key walls up and things like that. And this is kind of a nice area too, lots of iron. So yeah, we may sort of move the main town slightly across once we get to that point. But as things stand, I think, this is the idealistic place right now, and it has to be because it's the only place we have. I've just realized something really annoying. All my houses are taking the charcoal, which is really annoying. There is firewood, so I'm making all this lovely charcoal for the smithy. Okay, let's try and make some more iron because we've only got 5 currently. I see some bacon. Where is the hunter? Come on, there is some bacon here. Are you the hunter? Did the melter? Are you the hunter? You are. Oh, you're not very happy at all. That's because you're cold. Well, I mean, bacon will warm you right up. I mean, I love bacon on a cold winter's morning, so why not? But go home instead. That's fine. Did that just come up as normal meat? I wonder if it'd come up as something different. Be interesting. What's this? Reserve of tools is low. I know that. I'm currently making some. Don't panic. We have it in hand. And early spring is on us again. Time flies. I just love the colors here. It's absolutely beautiful. We were short of some logs, so I've just had a few people chop some of these, what I've just been saying, really pretty trees down, because we need to get this built. What if we're short of food as well? Well, that's obvious. That's naturally going to happen, and that's why we're trying to build a trader, of course. Right, let's highlight some wild food to be collected. Now, things that seem to be going rather well. I'm a little bit worried about that because so far, if this playthrough of MegaMod 9 has taught me anything, it's to expect the unexpected. But maybe for once, things may go our way. I mean, that doesn't make it very entertaining for you, unfortunately, because I'm sure you love it when I squirm and things go wrong. But, this is more relaxing for me. It's absolutely perfect. Oh, we have a nomad. I only see 1, which is rather interesting. Oh, 5. Oh, the population is suddenly growing. We're going to need more than 1 house, that is for sure. Okay, so I'll chuck another builder in there. Why not? Let's get some more houses. I'm tempted to start switching to some stone houses, but I think we'll be fine for now. So that's 2 and yes, we're going to need another house. My quick mathematics skills there realize that isn't enough. I feel like putting a water pump in here somewhere. There we go. It just sort of seems nice to me. Oh, crap. Why are they dying? Is there literally no food in the car? There's food here. Why not just go and grab the food? Oh, God. Well, there we go. This episode was clearly going too well. A little bit confused, so maybe someone can explain to me. There is some food here. Will they not do that until they find their own home? because if that's the case, I need to be a little bit more prepared, I feel. So I guess what we could sort of depend on now is the fact that we do have some children, although some of these adults are starting to get a little bit older. So I'm going to have to be very careful come next spring to look after my nomads.
By look after you mean kill them, of course.
Ryan, please be quiet. I need like some motivational speech here, not not you telling me how terrible I am constantly. Thank you very much for that.
Suck it up.
Okay, what else can we possibly do here? Food-wise, well, we've definitely got enough food in storage. So I'm going to take out the fisher people for now. And hopefully, the laborers will start collecting this stuff. What is that? Food is low? Oh, it's not. We had... Wait, that was 300. What did they just do with all that food? Have they just... my goodness, these people are just... They're just always hungry. I can't wait until we have... maybe a proper fisherman's hut or one of these things out in the lake, because that's definitely going to help things immensely. So we have our place of worship in place, but I'm wondering if this is going to increase the happiness or not. I know when people die, they like to visit graveyards and things, so it'd be interesting to see if that changes. If all else fails, we'll start producing alcohol and just have everybody drunk all the time. I think that is one way of dealing with the situation. What do we got? What are you? What is that? There's a bizarre looking thing there. Okay, so we're doing okay for food. I did sort of bite the bullet and put the fisherman back in because I started to panic a little bit. We are going to need to build one of these houses as well, so we'll probably unpause that. In fact, we're probably going to need both of them in the long run because nomads. Domesticated animal, we still have one for that. I'm hopeful for the eggs, for the duck breeder, but either way, I think, was this one, for some reason, there we go. Yeah, this is an egg pen, so hopefully if this one gets built first, it will directly fuel this one, which is great because we're going to need feathers to build clothes. At least that's the way I'm going at the moment, because the leather is just so slow to get. And I'm sort of wondering if we can specifically, where is it? Ooh, remove resources, anything. Did I not see some eggs somewhere? Aha, there is some, and it appears, yes, so that will collect the eggs. I'm getting a little bit nervous. We're in spring, which means nomads are coming soon, and unfortunately, we've sort of not got any space for them to live. So I'm sort of thinking like the boarding house, is there, oh my gosh. I'm going to pause the game while I just need something smaller than that. It's way too big.
I bet you say that to all the boys.
Okay, that looks way too glorious. Oh my goodness. That looks dilapidated beyond belief. I may or may not choose to accept the nomads this time round. I'm going to be very careful. I mean, depends how long these people decide to live for. That sounds really harsh when I think about it. But some of these children will start to grow up soon. As we can see down here, one has become a labourer. Everyone is working so hard. Mostly gathering things so far, it appears. But they're doing their job. So they're surviving. I've killed how many people? 3 people in this episode. That's one less than last time. In fact, it's more than one less than last time. So we're definitely heading in the right direction. I wonder if there's a way of stopping them do that. What? Died of starve? What? I know we're short on food, but surely...
Don't call me Shirley.
The houses have food. Oh, no. We have a bit of a food pickle on our hands here, I feel like, but hopefully everyone that is going out and gathering things, in fact, Builder, stop what you're doing. There's no need for you to be doing that. Priest, well, yeah, people need a bit of faith right now, but please go out and do some gathering. There's plenty of things highlighted. We are fishing, so we are bringing some fish in quite nicely. That is good. But I think I need to get to the bottom of this food problem that we're having now. Hopefully, once the trade boat comes through, which we've not had yet, unfortunately. I don't know how long that takes to happen. But when that comes, hopefully we can get some seeds and start to grow some food. I feel like my only other option is to do a gatherer. I don't know. You let me know down in the comments, because we need to deal with this issue before I definitely wipe out the entire colony here. But on that note, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, as always, Take care. If you've not seen the first episode yet, if you've not seen the first video yet, I have put a link down in the description for the playlist for this series, so you can go back and watch that. If you've not seen the first episode yet, there is a link down in the... Why can I not say that?